Ebujafo NDC for ediose ayoyo na ni nyina enesen leak tape na wache so moka se eye attorney general oni Jakpa akushia ewo kukuemu omaye course bi ni ade ache attorney general kra pese Jakpa no ebedi adanse editia eye ato Forson efa ambulance sense matches time na ato Forson eye finance minister oko procure ambulance bia ambulance nenye papa ne yede eye honorable ato Forson ejina court say court no onhwe na so obejeli eye honorable minority leader ato Forson na so obemanetua eye ambulance ika chese omani ntua no ai hon sensema ba chese ndie NDC for say hwe attorney general obi aya attorney general wo witnesses ajes omo case ni mu baako oni na hia okukuem ho course ni ade ho text messages ajes opeso obedi adanse editia eye ato Forson no ene NDC for ed leak tape ni nyina betudwa na yura Asiedu Nketiah abro mo free press conference no jese omo bo tape ni kakra na wachirem omo bo kakra na wachirem ebujavo yemko ni nkotie senie attorney general ani Jakpa conversation na hesi koye ensemo kan wo mu efa ambulance nsensem yi ho ene kwanya na chese opeso faso ema Jakpa nso begina court no di adanse editia ato Forson na se oman no ebe prosecute na oma prosecute no yemko ni yemkotie ensem ni bi emra we issues 233 so pacho ya no subscribe no like no share so no comment so edi amai yedase.
You have been salivating for some time now, but I want to invite you to the content of this recording, after which I'll make some important observations. Let me allow you. You pay only after the goods have been delivered. That is also the contract, also.
Yes, but then the financial instrument for the project is an irrevocable letter of credit. So that credit letter has already been sent.
No problem. But in my view, that letter of area. The contract requires that you pay by letter of credit, not so.
Yes, in addition, we should establish it upon the sign of the contract. So already you have paid.
Upon the sign of the contract for every 50 ambulance.
Yes, upon the signing of the contract for every 50 ambulance, since there was no advance compensation, advance payment, that LC was a security that you have to establish ahead.
No problem. The sign of the contract for every 50 ambulance. Is it the contract for the contract for every 50 ambulance?
Pardon?
Is it the contract for? I'm saying upon the sign of the contract for every 50 ambulance.
Yes.
Is it the contract for the every 50 ambulance?
The contract is for 200 ambulances in tranches of 50.
Good. Hold on. So that contract for 50 ambulance is different from this one?
No. It is, the contract is one contract for 200 ambulances, which has been broken down within the contract for every, you establish LC for every 50 tranche. So you have 4 LCs for the 200 ambulances.
No, that part, I disagree with you. But if you look at the terms of the contract, it's quite clear. And it should not be difficult for you to accept, because really it doesn't put you in any problem at all. That does not put you into any difficulty. I don't know the Minister of Health, the Minister of Finance. So for it, if you accept that, it doesn't put you in any difficulty.
The problem I have in accepting that for you is accepting that for you is that in there are letters that confirm that both from.
You see, the witness is telling you what the situation is, what the true facts are, and you say he should testify in a certain particular way, and that it won't create any difficulty for him. He will go free and somebody else will be jailed for dishonesty. And the witness keeps insisting that it is against his conscience, he cannot do what you want done. Continue. Continue.
government and from a principal. That is for every 50 ambulances. That confirms that. And I'll be sending those letters in. So I cannot go against what the letters say and the contracts say, because I was the agent at that time. Jakpa business was the agent.
Hold on. LC's on site. Payment shall be in yours. First, if we said there shall be no advance payment.
Yes.
What does advance payment mean?
What it means is that you are not the supplier was not going to be paid any cash, any money for him to use in procuring all the accessories and everything to manufacture. So the manufacturer will use his own money to buy the ambulance vans, all the accessories from across the globe, with the security from government being the LC. And the LC has conditions precedent.
Hold on. Okay. Yes, advance payment not mean paying in advance of the delivery of the goods.
They said no advance payment.
Yes, advance payment means that you are paying before the goods are delivered to you.
No, they said no advance payment. Not that there's advance payment. Yes. No advance. Mean that you will not pay.
Yes, until the goods are delivered to you. Also.
Yes.
So until the goods are delivered, you don't pay at all.
You don't pay.
Also. So, and then also, it goes ahead to say that payment shall be in the free manner. LC is on site of goods. In fact, what is even LC on site of goods? What does it mean?
What LC on site of goods means is that when you ship the documents, when you ship the goods, when you ship the goods from your port of origin, the bill of lading of the goods is what you use as
on site of goods means,
yes,
means when the goods have been shipped.
They have been shipped.
And then the goods have been delivered in Ghana.
No, when the goods have been shipped, because you have gone to do principal. So what I'm trying to explain is that so you use the bill of lading. You use the bill of lading. You use the bill of lading.
You establish the LCs after.
Pause. You see the problem of Godfrey Dami. He doesn't understand anything about these international payments at all. And he wants the witness to accept his ignorance and then go to court to make a statement that will expose the witness as also as ignorant as Godfrey Dami. Because you see, what you call a letter of credit is just some guarantee. You sign an agreement with somebody that I'll supply these ambulances. But the person must also be secure that when he supplies the ambulances, there will be payment. So you sign a document that look, the moment you are able to buy your equipment yourself and you ship them and you bring the bill of lading to me for me to satisfy myself that the equipment has been shipped and that this is the evidence that I will be receiving them on this date, then I can also authorize the bank to pay you what has been agreed upon. Because you can't go to the sea and reclaim the things back. You see? So that's all. So a letter of credit does not give you money until I eventually tell them to pay because I have received the items. So you are saying that somebody signed a letter of credit and so the nation has lost money. And your government took over. If you realize that the things have not been received, why would you authorize payment? So this is simple, but the problem The problem is ignorance. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
Pre-shipment inspection.
No, the LC is established as soon as you sign the contract. You establish the LC, and that becomes the security comfort for the supplier to invest his money.
It says LC on site of goods shall be signed upon the sign of the contract.
Yes.
For every 50 ambulances.
Yes.
Yes. Which contract is this? It's not a contract for every 50 ambulances. So under this main contract, this was like the main contract.
The main contract and LC for every 50 of the 200. You said so. So the contract is not saying that government should establish one LC which is 15.8 million euros for the whole 200 at a go. No. Government has a bulk contract of 15.8 million euros. Now, this contract will become the ambulance will become in tranches of 50 ambulances. So you establish your LC for the 50. When that 50 have been delivered and everything sorted out and handed over, another LC is established for another subsequent 50 until you finish all the 200. That is what the contract says. So the LC that was established.
Even then, no. I don't agree with your explanation. But even then, this explanation, that's not what happened in this case.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah, that's not what happened. Yes, because the LC was established even before pre-shipment inspection.
Yes.
Also,
yes.
There was no pre-shipment inspection. So,
yes.
So it means there was no basis for the LC to be established in the first place.
No.
That's really not your problem anyway.
Well, that place, yeah. In that particular place, you are getting it wrong. If you have patience for me to explain.
No.
You are getting it wrong there because when you establish LC, the LC had conditions precedent for it to be on it. And the condition precedent says that you can only cash the LC when you present shipping documents, which is bill of lading, to the Ghana International Bank of the buyer before the LC can be on it. So even though the LC was established upon the signing of the contract, was supposed to be established upon the signing of the contract, it cannot be cashed or on it. It becomes a form of security for the supplier to invest his own money. And when he ships the ambulances, he can then send a bill of lading to your bankers to then honor the LC, because that is a condition precedent.
But in any case, in this case, even the LC was actually cash. Everything that payment was actually made before the goods were shipped.
No,
the goods got together.
No.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't have the supplier. There is no way under the sun he could have cashed the LC before the shipping document, which were condition precedent, was presented to Ghana International Bank. Even when he presented the document to Ghana International Bank refused to honor the LC, raising issues of discrepancy, which came back to Bank of Ghana, which later went to the Ministry of Health, and then Animana authorized Bank of Ghana through Ministry of Finance to pay because they had sorted out the discrepancy to Big C. That time, around this time, the ambulance had already arrived in Ghana. You are not privy to this one, I'm telling you.
In my view, if we agree to this theory, it's so simple. The theory of the case.
Not agree to the way you want to go. The way you want to go about it.
If you agree to this deal, where the witness agrees with Godfred Odame the way he wants to go about the case, then the witness will have no case. There will be no difficulty for him. So listen to that part then.
I decided not to say it because I want to help the AG make his case. And I asked myself, what is my interest in it?
I'm not asking you to really help me. I'm just going by it. Anyway, so that's fine. So this one was even just by the way.
I hope you get my difficulty. It's because I'm innocent and I'm going through ordeal. So I'm looking at another person also going to go through ordeal and through me because I know the truth and I decide not to say it. About question sentence. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest because I know that is not how it's supposed to be about it and how you want me to go about my answering question sentence. That time, around this time, or the ambulance had already arrived in Ghana. You are not privy to this one, I'm telling you.
In my view, if we agree to this theory, It's so simple. That's all the case.
Not agree to the way you want to go. The way you want to go about it.
Let's describe it that way. Let's describe it that way. Do you want to go about it?
Okay,
fine. This way. It makes it simple.
Yes, it will make it.
It doesn't also involve. It doesn't involve any difficulty for you.
Yes, I agree. I understand your point.
When there's no advancement. Yes, when you say there's no advancement, ordinarily meaning in Ghana that you don't pay until you get your roofs. Now the contract here, even the clear terms, unless maybe you guys do not draft the contract, it says everything on site of roofs shall be established upon the signing of the contract for every future.
No, it was the contract was drafted by government. It was done by government.
Oh, yes.
And it was an LG department perused the contract and approved the contract for government.
It is not a problem. We had the approval. Every contract that we approved before later when they implement it, then problems.
You see, what the difficulty I have with your position is that, you see, frankly speaking, fine, as you are saying, if I agree to your position, how you want to go about it and how you want me to go about my answering questions and things, if I go by that way, frankly speaking, I will be dishonest because I know that is not how it's supposed to.
You heard him. This is the facts, but you want me to go about it your way. And I feel that if I go about it your way, I'll be dishonest. So they should continue.
Question sentence. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest because I know that is not how it's supposed to be. And I'll be dishonest, in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. For example, to Forson to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Uniquelendi's place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, that is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue, me to go about my answering questions and things. If I go by that way, frankly speaking, I'll be dishonest because I know that is not how it's supposed to be. And I'll be dishonest, in such a way that I'll be assisting for someone I know is completely innocent about this. For example, to Forson to be jailed because I knew something was wrong, was not the way, and I decided to keep quiet and to answer the question in a way that will make your case better for you to jail him. I'll be battling with my conscience. That is the problem I'm having. Anytime you bring up this issue with Uniquelendi's place, anytime you bring this issue, that is my problem I'm having. Because me, for example, I am in this case because I'm innocent and I'm going through ordeal. So I'm looking at another person also going to go through ordeal and through me because and I ask myself, what is my interest in it?
I'm not asking you to really help me. I'm just going by it. But anyway, so that's fine. So this one was even just by the way.
I hope you get my difference.
It's on the phone. I don't even know that.
Oh no. No, don't worry about that one. My issue I'm talking about. Oh no. You and I will be meeting.
Please. Order. Please, let's listen to the tape. Please, I beg you.
My issue I'm talking about. Oh no. You and I will be meeting. You will be meeting me at my cousin's place, and you've been bringing this issue up several times. And I keep telling you that I can't do that because it doesn't sit well with me.
This is the man who says he has never met the witness. Continue.
Yeah. It's for every. So when you see the hand for every 50 ambulance, means that it's not only 50.
Okay.
For every, it means that it is not only 50.
All right.
mean that there are a lot of 50s that will be following. So that is what I was trying to explain to you. So frankly speaking, the LC that was established was as a security for the supplier to invest his own money since there's no advance.
Yes, it is the same that was used to be. Because LC was the means of payment and agreement.
Yes. When the conditions precedents are met.
It is what? That agree that I have some documents.
That yes, the bill of ladings, the ambulance have been shipped and the bill of ladings are presented. That is when you can catch the LC. So until you ship the ambulances, you can't catch the ambulance, you can't catch the LC.
It was done in this case also.
Yes, in this case, yes. When he shipped the ambulances, he then presented their documents to Ghana International Bank, and then Ghana International Bank refused to honor the LC and raised issues of discrepancies, which was later cleared by Animana at the Ministry of Health for payment to proceed, and that is how he was paid. So, frankly speaking, if there's somebody who authorized this payment to go on, even though in Ghana International Bank raised issues of discrepancies.
Tape. Gramophone. You haven't. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, I don't know whether I should continue talking again. The recording you just heard is one that is worrying, and all Ghanaians must be concerned about it. This is a scandal of unimaginable proportions that seriously exposes the criminal mindedness and lack of integrity of the Attorney General, my brother Godfred. Oh, if I have a criminal brother, it doesn't mean I'm a criminal. It also highlights the dishonesty of the prosecution in the ambulance trial and the desperate lengths they are prepared to go to secure wrongful conviction against Honorable Ato Forson at all costs. Clearly, Mr. Dami, who as Attorney General ought to know better, was doing everything he could, including criminal acts, to defeat the long-cherished legal principle that it is better to set 1,000 guilty people free than to convict one innocent person. Again, this recording confirms our long-held position on Godfred Dami's notoriety for judicial manipulations against opponents of the Akufo-Addo regime. After many years of getting away with his shady, crooked and underhand dealings, Godfred Dami's cap has become full, and his day of reckoning has finally arrived. 16 February 2022 from Rachel Jakpa. I am humbly requesting for a time and venue at your convenience to meet you for a private discussion, please. Then I'm most grateful for that kind gesture from you. Then hope to hear favorably from you. Next. This is all from Richard Jakpa. Then you come down here. That is from Godfred Dami. I will arrange through your brother. Thanks. That brother is the Supreme Court judge. So Godfred Dami says he will arrange to the Supreme Court judge for them to meet. So the Supreme Court judge has not requested for any meeting in his house. It's Godfred Dami who arranged the meeting. Then he said, okay.
Yeah. So no, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The charts show it was Godfrey Dame who chose to meet Richard Jakpa at the house of the Supreme Court judge. As you can see from this screen, this is a WhatsApp chat dated 16 February 2022. Which Godfrey Dame undertakes to arrange a meeting with Mr. Jakpa through his brother, actually his cousin, the Supreme Court judge, through a WhatsApp message sent at 7:32 p.m. This evidence totally belies Dame's contrived and gross claim that he was entrapped. So he was not entrapped. He planned to use the Supreme Court judge to call the witness for whatever they wanted to set up. The next set of WhatsApp chats, WhatsApp exhibits 2, 3, and 4, dated 17th July 2022, shows Godfrey Dame receiving certain soft copies of documents from Mr. Richard Jakpa to facilitate his prosecution of the minority leader at 11:29 p.m. close to midnight. So if you hear Richard Jakpa saying odd and unholy hours and times, this is what he was referring to. This was immediately after the Attorney General had met Mr. Jakpa at the residence of the Supreme Court judge at the instance of the Attorney General. So these are documents which the Jakpa forwarded to Godfrey Dame after that meeting. I want to give somebody, I don't have the documents, can you help me? If you help me, I will free you, then we can use the document. And you got all these documents, and still the document could not incriminate anybody, and now you want him to lie on top of the document. So these are documents. And in the next WhatsApp chat, WhatsApp Exhibit 5, dated 23rd November 2023, Godfrey Dame is seen to have placed a call at 10:40 a.m. to Richard Jakpa and followed it with a message at 10:49, acknowledging a message sent to him by Mr. Jakpa that the case had been adjourned to Thursday the following week. Bro, the case is adjourned to next week Thursday. The man is still on admission fighting for his dear life. Then Godfrey Dame, okay, thanks. The final WhatsApp chat, WhatsApp Exhibit 6, dated Tuesday 9th April 2024, shows evidence of a 26-minute phone call placed to Richard Jakpa by Godfrey Dame at 7:12 a.m. the morning of the day Jakpa was scheduled to testify in the court. The recorded one we played for you. It was the morning Jakpa was going to court to testify, and he was saying that today if you go, tell them this. Letters of credit means cash payment. Letters of this means this. So go and tell them. But we don't have our own finance system in Ghana, which is different from the finance system everybody knows all over the world. How can you say that letters of credit is just cash payment? Somebody has taken the money without delivery of goods. And he was pushing him. And the man says, I have my conscience. I can't do it because I am being prosecuted from lies somebody has told about me. So why do you want me to lie for another person to also prosecute when I'm feeling the pinch of how lies can be used to create a problem for you. So I'm not going to do it.